Yes, people, welcome to the Shoestring Budget Podcast. Let me just have a quick drink. Start again. My voice is on, getting no better. It's doing my head in. I'm really sorry in advance. Welcome to the Shoestring Budget Podcast. Manchester United v Manchester City, the big derby. One of the biggest games of the season, if not the biggest. And, wow, what a fixture, eh? Looking at the table, Manchester United, if they win this, will go just 1 point behind Manchester City in second place. Now, I don't know about you guys, I'm super hyped for this. And I'm a bit nervous, I'm not going to lie. I was even more nervous when I saw the team sheet. Now, as you can see on the side of your screen, wow. Anthony has been dropped to the bench and Bruno Fernandes is out on the wing. Never a good start. I don't know. Eric Ten Hag must have something crafty up his sleeve because Bruno on the right wing never works. But, I don't know. There's got to be some method to the madness at the end of the day. But I'm really excited for this one. I'm going to have a quick look at the Manchester City team as well. Very strong team. Edison in goal with Walker, Akanji, Ake and Cancelo at the back. Rodrigo and De Bruyne and Bernardo, Mahrez, Foden and Haaland make up that front line. Now, obviously, a lot of people have been giving Akanji a lot of beef and a lot of banter. But if I remember correctly in the last game, I think he played quite well against us in the last derby. Craig's put here, I'm getting a bit nervous now, but I think we'll win 2-1. Yeah, I'm getting a bit nervous. But at the end of the day, like I said in yesterday's stream, if we win, great, fantastic, all that. If we lose, it's a minor setback. Look at how far we've come in the space of a few months, bearing in mind we've had a World Cup smack bang in the middle of the season. Look at how far we've come. If you'd have told me that after the World Cup, come middle of January, we'd be fourth in the table, joint third, and 4 points behind Man City, I'd have snapped your hand off. So today's a win-win for me. If we lose, we lose. If we win, I can't wait. There's going to be some serious partying. Cheers as well, Tom, for checking on the stream. Thank you very much. But yeah, Akanji's like a one to watch, a one to target maybe. I'm glad Martial starts. The only concern I have is with Fernandes playing on the wing. And I don't know about that, to be totally honest. Unless Anthony's maybe picked up a knock. I don't know. But we're about 10 minutes away from kickoff. Super excited about this. Maybe Malassi up against Mahrez as well. That's going to be a tough one. And Luke Shaw as well at the back with Varane. Now Luke Shaw is probably going to have to pick up maybe... Let's just have another look at this. Yeah, you expect him to pick up maybe Foden, which I think he can do. Haaland is obviously going to be Varane's man. But still, I don't know. I am not hyped about this team lineup, to be honest. Craig's put here, I think Bruno on the wing is a tactical thing. I agree. I think it has to be. Even if Anthony was injured, I'd still stick him on over Bruno on the wing unless Eric Ten Hag's got something up his sleeve. Anthony has a tendency to lose the ball easily and we won't have that much, yeah. But you could argue that Bruno loses the ball a lot as well. But maybe in this game, he's got a different game plan. I don't know. But I do think it's tactical rather than injury-based. Phil's put here, good afternoon, bro. Unfortunately, I'm at work, so I can't watch today. Gutted. Thought I'd say hello whilst I'm skiving. Good lad. Come on, United. Let's make Manchester red again. 2-1 win. Come on, United. Yes, Phil. Really sorry to hear you at work, bro. Just make sure you keep checking and I'll update you on the scores. Thomas put, I'm actually nervous now. Hey man, it's Manchester derby. I don't think there's been a Manchester derby. Even when we had Ferguson, I was nervous about every Manchester derby. This is their World Cup. Let's be honest. Like Man City are a big club, but they're not on the level of Manchester United. This is their World Cup final. This is everything to them. So to us, yeah, it'd be nice to win, etc. But for Man City, this means a lot more to them. Bruno might try to tuck. Bruno might try to tuck in to overload the midfield. Yeah, that could work. So Ericsson would maybe drop back as well. Yeah, we could potentially switch that to a 4-4-2 or a 4-3-1-2 or something like that. There's a lot of ways we can manoeuvre with Bruno and Ericsson playing as more of an attacking threat. Tom's but here, I do remember you saying if we win, you'll win Milan stream. No, I said it would be a 90th minute Wout Weghorst header. Then I would win Mill live on stream and get cancelled. But that's not happening, bro. Nice try, though. I actually haven't seen the full Manchester United lineup yet. I take it Wout Weghorst isn't ready yet to even make the bench. I mean, what a debut that would have been. Wout Weghorst brought on in the 80th minute. We're 1-1, 2-1, Wout Weghorst. Wow. The scenes. I remember we did something similar with Owen. One of the best derby games I remember. And Michael Owen came on and scored in like the 96th minute or something like that, and it was wild. So on the bench for Manchester United, Heaton, Lindelof, Maguire, Martinez. Now Martinez is a strange one. I mean, I don't think he played particularly well against Charlton. Not that he had much to do. But by his standards, I don't think he was there, so maybe it is the right decision. I still think he's obviously not come back fully, prepared from the World Cup. Manu, McTominay, Anthony, Elanga, and Garnacho. How is Elanga in that bench, bro? He should be off. Oh, man. I know he won't get game time today. I say that he probably will. But come on, man. How has Palestri not got in over him? Oh, man. Yes, Tom. Yes. That is what's happening, bro. Anthony Elanga, I mean, I've said enough about him on the last stream. He's not even playing and he's already annoyed me. But yeah, 5 or so minutes to kick off. I'm so excited, so nervous. But the thing to remember, unless we get absolutely trounced again, unless it's like 6-0 or 7-0 or something, if that happens, then yeah, be upset. If we put in a shift, this is the best way to gauge how far we've come. We're not the powerful team anymore. We're not like the Manchester United of old. We've got to know that. We've got to acknowledge that. And I'm positive with whatever happens today. I really am. Come on, United. It'll be 1-0 half time, 2-0 early on in the second half. Then City will score in the 80th minute, set up a nervous finish. Right, I better get back to work. Come on, United. Yes, Phil, have a good shift, bro. I'm really sorry to hear that you're working. And the day of all days, could you not have called in sick, bro? I'd have given every excuse under the sun, but they probably know you're a die-hard United fan, so they put 2 and 2 together. But yeah, seeing lots of fans going into the stadium. I don't know why now. Oh no, they're already in. This is from before. Okay. And Eric Cantona as well doing the promo for us. Woohoo! King Eric is here. Now, Man City obviously had an absolute stinker against Southampton. The mind games have been played, as we discussed yesterday. But I'm so excited for this. But everybody's saying 2-1. Everybody that I've seen on Twitter, everybody in the comments, everyone's 2-1. The players are in the tunnel and they're making their way down shortly. But the most amazing thing, and I said this yesterday as well, the most amazing thing is like how positive Manchester United are now. I don't think I've ever seen us this positive, since Sir Alex. There's been like a real bounce. And I know if we lose this game, we'll come back stronger. It's not like the old days where we'd go on a winning streak and you think, oh, we're sorted it, and then we'd lose, and then we'd lose again, and again, and again. We know that Eric Ten Hag's not going to allow the standards to drop massively. Yes, Asif, I was waiting for you, bro. Welcome to the chat. So, Asif, after seeing the team lineup, let me know what you think of the scoreline. What do you think the scoreline prediction is going to be? Has it changed from yesterday? Now, obviously, Man City need to win this game to keep their title hopes alive. Arsenal play tomorrow in the North London derby, which they should easily cruise, to be honest. Tottenham have been so average this year, again. Say that like it's something new, it's not. Oh, seeing that robot Haaland makes me a bit nervous. I'm not going to lie. Bruno captain in the team. Casemiro, Varane, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Eriksen, Shaw, Fred, all coming out the tunnel now. Asif, I'm cool with the draw. Yeah, I'd take a draw. I think if you look at it like that 6-3, there was no Casemiro. Martinez and Varane were still learning the partnership. That was, 5 games or 6 games into the season? Luke Shaw hadn't fully hit form. I don't even know if Shaw played that game. Can't quite remember. I remember Akanji. And I was quite impressed with him. I thought he did a solid job. Certainly in that first half. Second half was a different story, but Anthony as well did well in that game. But Tony Marshall came on as a sub, scored a couple of goals, scored a penalty as well in the dying seconds to make it a little bit more respectful. But I think Man City are nervous today. But Old Trafford is bouncing. But Bruno on the wing, man, that's a weird one for me. Our main weakness is our number 9. Yeah. The good thing is about Martial, he has had a rest midweek. Now, I read an article the other day that was saying that he's had to play, obviously, a lot of games, and he's only just come back from injury. Now, obviously, before the World Cup, he came back from injury. So he hasn't had a lot of football, proper football. So, a week off to recover, get prepped, we'll go. For me, the biggest concern for me is on that wing. I really hate when... And the thing is, I mean, we could bring Anthony on in the second half, I suppose. It's not like Anthony's out. Because I hate when Rashford plays on the right as well. I don't like that. Yeah, I know what you mean, Asif. Yeah, Jermaine Genius is on commentary. Great. But yeah, looking at that middle three, Eriksen, Casemiro, Fred. So BT have put it down as a 4-3-3, but in a more defensive style. A flat 3 as opposed to like a number 10. Eriksen playing as a number 10 out, as I've put it. But I think that, like what I said before, I think that midfield is really dynamic. You can have Bruno dropping out or dropping back into midfield. You can have Eriksen playing as the 10. You could even have Fred sort of on the wing if needs be. I mean, there's a lot you could do with that. When I say Fred on the wing, I don't mean that's like a thing. I'm just saying that's something they could do. Just to try and move Man City around and confuse them a bit. But yeah, interesting game today. The good thing is our midfield is overloaded. Is that right? Yeah, overloaded. Here we go. How are your nerves, guys? How are your nerves? And here we go. Kickoff is about to happen. I'll get the timer ready for Craig. And we move. Biggest derby, I think, in the Premier League. Manchester United get the ball up long here and... Oh, I thought they got a free kick. How's that not been given as a free kick to us? Pep's time is up, says Asif. Bit premature for that, bro. Oh, yeah, that's a bad one from Martial. Ooh. That was... that could have been a dangerous one. Martial's gone straight over the back of Akanji, landed awkwardly on his back. But yeah, that was definitely the right decision from the ref on further reflection. City playing it around the back. Martial and Fernandes trying to play the pressure, but Ake's done well there to skip past Bruno. The world will start saying Eric Ten Hag talks, no more Pep talks. Eriksen brings down Cancelo as he was trying to penetrate that midfield. He's done really well to get there. But yeah, tactical foul from Eriksen. But Bruno really is laying in that press. City have got the ball back here now, playing it along the back. Yeah, this is an interesting one, this. And they've got obviously some big games coming up as well further down the table with Liverpool-Brighton today. That's going to be a fantastic game. Man City trying to find a rhythm here. They've had most of the possession. Manchester United just trying to hold shape. But they haven't really done anything. They've literally played it along the back, which is good for us. And a badly hit kick there from Edison. And straight away, Manchester City, sloppy passing from them. Some very early warning signs from Man City. They do not pass the ball badly. Pep's teams are known for slick passing, beautiful football, but already 2 or 3 times they've nearly put the ball out. Our schedules are 3 games till the international break. Should not be an international break. There should be no international break. No way, man. After the World Cup, it should just be focused on the Premier League now. Fernandes here trying to block the ball down. But Man City have been mostly, for the most part, in the early stages. Oh, they fed the ball through nicely here. And a long ball across there. Malacia should deal with that. And he's done well, but Mahrez wins it back. Malacia does well. Good tussle. Casemiro to Eriksen. And Malacia there can't get to that. It's a shame. But we've contained Manchester City mostly to the back. 3.5 minutes in, usually City will be bombing forward, but currently as it stands, we've pegged them in at the back there. And then this is Cancelo coming down the far side now, trapped by Bruno, who slips. And Bruno wins the ball back. Nice. They're here to kick the ball out. Straight back to a Man City player. And Man City go backwards with Bernardo Silva to Ake. Some light foreplay going on here. Some light tickling before the penetration. That's the only way I can describe this opening 4 minutes. Ake with the long ball forward. Malacia deals with that with a chest back to David De Gea. Manchester United's ball. Now we've got to figure out what we're going to do. We haven't seen anything of Manchester United yet other than defending, which isn't a bad thing. I'm expecting that for most of this game, to be honest. Man City have got a bit of space now. Now they've got a lot of space, really. And another poor pass. What are City doing? They've bottled it. Oh, unlucky there. City are bottling this. They're getting into some fantastic areas. I don't think I've ever seen City pass the ball this badly. And 5 minutes in, it's probably the worst I've seen them pass the ball. I haven't seen that in over 90 minutes. Some simple passes, they're making good runs, and they're getting into some good spaces, which is a big worry for Manchester United, but some of the passing has really eluded them. And they're at the back four again, playing it amongst Walker and Akanji and Ake and Cancelo. Wow. Remember, guys, anybody new that is watching today, please drop us a subscribe and a like on the video. We're 6 away, and here we go. Manchester City have a chance. Oh dear. Cancelo up against Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Ball goes in. Malacia deals with it. And Rashford to clear. And Martial will chase this up against Ake. Ake deals with it. Only as far as Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes plays it to Martial, who is miles off. Poor from Martial there. But he did well there to try and beat Ake. Clearly off. But a little bit more fight from both teams in that last few seconds. But yeah, we're only 6 subs off 100. My milestone was to get to 100 subs by the end of the season, so if we could do that by the end of today, wow. But if you're not subscribing, please just drop a like. We're a young channel, we're a new channel, please help us. Long ball in, Malacia deals with it. But Walker comes straight through the back there. And David De Gea collects. Pep's not happy. Pep's already pouncing up and down here. He's not happy. I wouldn't be happy if I was him. Certainly not by his standards and the style he wants to play. He looks nervous. The battle of the Baldies is on. Erik Ten Hag looking onward, quite cool and collected as normal. David De Gea plays it out to Casemiro. And then to Fred. And then Fred gives the ball away. Man City again give the ball away. Bruno to Fred. Fred, Martial to Bruno. Casemiro out wide. Rashford and Walker is going to be such a good battle. But Manchester United defensively looking pretty decent so far. We were already a goal down at the Etihad, so we're already improving. Varane looking for a pass. He's had to go back to the goalkeeper. To Shaw. Shaw's had to go back as well. And Aaron Wan-Bissaka now. Pass the ball back to De Gea. Long ball forward. Martial's there. And here we go. Fred out wide to Rashford. Manchester United's turn to attack. Martial. Malacia. Oh, has he gone? He's offside. City will start gasping at some point and we will have to take that advantage, yeah. Such a shame that Martinez wasn't fit and ready to start this one. I would like to have seen Luke Shaw out on that side. Although Malacia, I think, has been pretty decent. Like, Luke Shaw as left back has been unreal this season. I've been impressed with all the fullbacks this season. Malacia and Luke Shaw on the left, and the lower narrow Wan-Bissaka on the right. I came into the season really hesitant about Diogo Dalot. I've not been impressed with him at all at United. Oh, City give the ball away. Come on, lads. Ericsson, Bruno. Puts the ball right across the face of goal, but that's good. Manchester City give the ball away in a really dangerous position. Manchester United need to try and get more bodies forward there. Yeah, there's no one in the box, so Bruno goes for goal, but it's at an awkward angle. He's going to take something very special to beat Edison from there. But good signs. Pep's already furious. Come on, come on. And a lot of runs have already been blocked off Man City. Manchester United going with more zonal marking today than the press. But Man City are really struggling to find the space. But when they do look dangerous. But their pass has let them down as of yet. Just over 11 minutes played. Again, sorry for the voice and the throat. We need to keep our composure and awareness tight. First chance really for Manchester United. First shot on goal. Off target, but still. First chance. Half chance, I'd say. But that's where we need a striker bombing in there. When Ericsson fed that ball out wide to Bruno, Martial should have been straight through. Rashford tracking back really nicely. Something that we didn't see a lot of in that first game at the Etihad. I was quite vocal about Anthony and Rashford's ability to track back in that game. Because they left us so exposed on the flanks. But already in the early signs are that Rashford is tracking his man. But I've not seen Man City keep the ball in their half for as long as this. I think they're trying to get Manchester United to break, to pull on forward and then try and pass it through. But Manchester United are being really, really diligent and holding, just holding their position well. Can't think of the word, but yeah, they're being quite diligent, holding up the ball, holding their positions, and causing Man City to have to play it back all the time. It's good. Good tactical nous and good discipline. That's the word I was looking for, discipline from Manchester United. For a team that does like to press. And I think that's why Erik Ten Hag will do so well at Manchester United, because he's a pragmatist. He likes to see the issues and then resolve. He knows how to try and figure out issues. He doesn't just play his own style the whole time. He's very adaptable. There's, like I say, no matter what happens today, his best is yet to come. Still a team in progress. Big up to Rich Sports. Hope you're okay, bro. What do you reckon the scoreline's going to be, Rich? What are your predictions? See, not looking great when we counter-attack. They're not. Very sloppy today. Ericsson with a long ball. Martial's through here. It's Tony Martial. Rashford comes across. Oh, Man City were dawdling there. So far, we've been adamant and disciplined with the tactics. Very disciplined. It's very nice to see this. Rashford to Fred. Fred at wide to Malacia. Oh, Fred's done so well there. Well done, Fred. Ball in. And this goes straight to Edison. Fred did really, really well there. But Manchester United are so up for this. But I'm just looking at the bigger picture here. I'm looking at where Manchester United players are lined up and what areas they're marking. And De Bruyne. And the last touch was off De Bruyne. Come on, Fred. Really happy with this opening 15 minutes. Sure, we were probably 2 or 3 down at this point at the Etihad, so already big improvements. We have not let Manchester City play, and there's Wout Weghorst in the crowd with his children and I assume his wife, his partner. Really excited to see what he can do. Really excited to see this Manchester United team with a proper number 9. With a classical number 9. No disrespect to Martial there. A classic number 9. 6'6", powerhouse. We haven't really had that. I think Cavani could kind of count as that, but I would love to have seen Cavani in this Eric Ten Hag team. I must admit. And then an Edison with a bad clearance there. Straight out of play. I've not seen Man City play this badly in a long time. Not in a Manchester derby. They were pretty dire in the bits I saw against Southampton the other day. But yeah, this is nice tactics from Ten Hag, I've got to admit. Man City forced to play it back again. I would love to see a stat after like 16 minutes to see how many times we've made Manchester City play it back. There's no space. Malacia wins the ball back. Manchester United's turn to attack. Casemiro loses out there. That's a poor ball from Martial to Casemiro, in all fairness. And Fred's done so well against De Bruyne twice. Fred Odinho, wow. Never let his name be slandered again. What a performance so far from him. But Man City really trying to move the ball around, trying to find space. Gonna need to see a bit more from Martial though. A little bit more from him. That pass to Casemiro was very poor. And Man City danced through that midfield very easily there. And Aaron Wan-Bissaka up against João Cancelo. Gets the ball through to Rodri and wow. Rodri just plays it out for a Manchester United throw. Unless this is Pep's crazy plan. Lull Manchester United in thinking, oh, we're playing bad. And then they just turn it on. Maybe that's his crazy plan. If Man City end up winning this, that's what I'd claim. That's what I'd say if I was Pep. I'd say, oh yeah, you know, they're opening 20 minutes. We were terrible on purpose. But we're a dangerous team to be sloppy against. But look at that possession. Manchester City, 64% possession. What? Offside. What? Madness. Man City here trying to play it out from the back. Malacia goes straight through the back of Mahrez. He's not going to get away with that. Mahrez getting upset with him. It's the second time Malacia has gone through him, but the first time he clearly won the ball. But Mahrez is not liking it. Old Mahrez. Man City coming through here with Bernardo Silva. Now they've got some space. This could be a bit of a danger for Manchester United. They could play it out wide to Mahrez up against Malacia. Mahrez cuts inside. Malacia puts the ball out for a Man City corner. He did well there. He had to get a toe on it, otherwise Man City had a free cross. Tony's very sloppy against us, as if I agree. I need to see more from Tony Martial. He's the most infuriating player I think we've ever had at United. He is so good and so bad, seemingly at the same time. It's very frustrating. But it's going to be interesting when we have proper owners and we buy a proper striker. Ball in. Headed away there. Now that's obviously going to be a big threat today from set pieces. Erling Haaland, Ake, Akanji. Bruno blocks out the cross. Manchester City win it back in midfield, play it back. Man City have had all the possession, but it's been played mostly in their own half. Seemingly. Manchester United getting into their shape again. Bruno's actually now out on the left. Rashford's out on the right, so them two have swapped over. Casemiro is man marking Bernardo Silva is pretty much. No, Bruno out on the right is something I don't like to see a lot of. And Ake is forced to play it back to Ederson. Anyone that's watching, let me know in the comments if you've ever seen Manchester City play the ball back as many times as this. And now Cancelo has gone forward. Rashford swipes the ball away, but Cancelo remains with it. Bernardo Silva in midfield. Nowhere to pass to. Nowhere to pass other than back, which he has done. Rodri finds the ball out wide to Foden. Foden's ball through. Cancelo to Foden, but he's offside. Man City really struggling to find that space. They almost had it there, wasn't far off. Very close. Jose once said, "Oh, City can keep the possession and we will keep the goals." Hopefully we can repeat the same lines today. City, it's been all City, but they've done so little with it. But the few times Manchester United do get it, we are going to have to do more. Again, forcing Man City to play back. Something makes me feel very uncomfortable about this, though. Something feels very dodgy about Man City playing like this. I don't know if it's because of Manchester United. I don't know. Pep's played mind games all week, so I think he's got into my head. And now they've got a ball through. Erling Haaland's dropped pretty much back onto the centre circle. Now Manchester City have an attack. Mahrez up against Malacia. He cuts inside. Rodri to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva whips the ball in. Malacia clears, but only as far as Erling Haaland. Fred blocks the ball really well there. Casemiro is brought down. Manchester United free kick. Brilliant bit of play. Fred's on one of them Super Saiyan forms today. Dragon Ball Z Fred. Gone Super Saiyan, I'm telling you. I was actually off Casemiro. Both Fred and Casemiro dived in to stop that shot. Putting their bodies on the line. Don't let him get into your mind, JD. We're dealing with his tactics nicely. I believe so. It just feels unnatural watching Manchester City. I don't think I've seen... Oh, Casemiro trying to release Martial there. Ooh, Martial was again a bit flat-footed. But I don't think I've even seen a Man City team under the likes of Mancini, even further back under Sven-Göran Eriksson, Mark Hughes, when they were a bit of a duffer team. Like, Man City always used to beat us. Man City used to have a good, win against us. Erling Haaland into Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne is trying to feed through. Phil Foden, he's done really well there. And Foden's offside. Man City are not getting the space here. Very tight again. Pep is really losing it. Please remember, guys, 25 minutes in, still 0-0. Drop us a sub. Drop a like on the video. All that good stuff. Malacia is sat down. Don't know if he's doing his shoe, if he's injured. No, he's back up on his feet. David De Gea plays it out wide to Malacia. He's put Malacia under real pressure there. But it's relied on the midfield to fix it. Eriksen to Martial. Casemiro out wide to Rashford. Rashford sweeping ball across. Oh. It just fell awkwardly for Bruno, who almost scorpion kicked it out for a goal kick. They turned a really bad situation into something amazing there. Yeah, it's an awkward one for Bruno to try and control, but still, when Manchester United go Old Trafford, you can hear it just booms. Place is shaking when they go forward. But let Manchester City have it. Let them have the possession. And they come forward now. Walker, straight. Oh, this is dangerous. I'm not liking this. Fred and Malacia do really well there. Didn't like that attack. That attack looked dangerous. Real first time Manchester City have actually put a good move together. Ake up against Foden there. Ake to Foden there. Up against Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Played it back. Man City playing it along the back again. Now they have moved forward. We have dropped deeper into our defensive stance. A lot deeper than we've been playing most of it. Trying to force a mistake. Martial and Casemiro couldn't get the ball there off Rodri, I think it was. De Bruyne trying to feed that ball through to Mahrez on the wing there. If that had got through, hard to see how that's not going to be a real good chance for Mahrez. But Manchester United so far have got their tactics spot on. Their work rate is very good. Pegged Manchester City really deep in their own half. And it's going to be a long ball like that could undo him. A better ball, they would have been straight through on David De Gea then. Malacia playing it back to the goalkeeper. I can understand now why Anthony hasn't started. Seeing how we're playing would not suit Anthony. I can really see that now. Next Saturday, Liverpool v Chelsea next Saturday, 11:30. I can't wait for that one. Is Potter going to pull one over on Klopp? Oh dear, Manchester City put one through the legs of Casemiro. Now Fred to Martial, Eriksen. And Cancelo did so well against Rashford there. João Cancelo blocked Rashford's run really well. Rashford tried cutting in. Maybe should have stayed that wide. Rashford on the right never works for me. Pep holding the ball off from Rashford there. Pep holding the ball off Rashford better than any of his players have, to be fair. Yeah, we are going to be very reliant on a Man City mistake. I agree, Asif. De Gea plays it out wide to Malacia. Malacia back to Shaw. They're just making Man City work. Manchester United haven't really had to work, like as in run around a lot. They've just had to keep their positions well, which is mentally tiring. This is a game of chess. This is an absolute game of chess at the minute. It's a fantastic game to watch if you're into tactics. I could see this being a game that you study if you're taking your coaching badges or something like that. Because you've got two master tacticians at work here. In a way very similar to how Jose would play or would try and play against Pep. I don't think the players quite responded to Mourinho in the way that... Oh, it was poor from Casemiro, but he wins it back. Yeah, I don't think Mourinho's players quite responded as well as Erik Ten Hag's men have to Erik Ten Hag. Now Eriksen, here we go. We got so much over on the far side there. Bruno with a poor ball. Man City are playing on. The game has been stopped now. Oh, that's poor from Bruno. Again, it's that final ball. Very poor from Bruno. Oh, Malassia's gone down, smashed his head onto the ground. It's a very painful one. The commentators here saying that there's nothing wrong with him and all this, and he's gone down holding his head when he doesn't need to. Watch the replay, lads. Surely they're watching what we're watching. They can't just be like... They must have access to the replays. But we're going to have a couple of minute pause here while Malacia gets some treatment. Time to check out the old Twitter. So we just had a quick break here whilst Malacia gets some treatment. Man, I'm dying. Malacia's up on his feet. And the game will continue. But Manchester United will temporarily be down to 10 men. Only for a matter of seconds though, as Manchester City received the ball back. Just outside of their box. Now already Walker looking for space. He's picked out Erik Ten Hag throwing Manchester United. This is fantastic. Casemiro with a sloppy ball. But he's come away with it again. That man's got magnetic feet. Long ball out to Rashford. Edison has come out. Rashford. Akanji. Tyrone Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka to Casemiro, whips the ball in. Martial goes for the header. Manchester United nearly got a goal then. Wow, so close. Oh, man. I was ready to fully kill my voice then. What a chance. Ball over the top for Rashford. Rashford takes it past Edison. Edison's come way off his line as he does. Manuel Neuer-esque. Then Rashford takes it around the keeper. And as he shoots, Kanji's in front of him. Such a shame. I want to see the replay on this. It was Bruno's ball out. Beautiful ball. Much better than the last one. Ederson's so poor coming out that far. Fred has De Bruyne frustrated. He really does. Fred has played better than De Bruyne in this game. And that is crying at... Cat is crying at City post. We will score soon. And here we go. Casemiro. Foden wins the ball back. De Bruyne with the ball in. Foden's onto it. Aaron Wan-Bissaka did so well. Aaron Wan-Bissaka defending like an absolute beast. That's a fantastic ball from De Bruyne. Aaron Wan-Bissaka completely put Foden off there. Now Manchester United having a chance. Out wide to Martial, in the middle to Martial. Casemiro out wide. Oh, he's looking for Bruno down the middle. Now, Man City have a go. Bernardo Silva slowing the game right down. Played out to Cancelo, who's up against Aaron Wan-Bissaka. And calmly passed back on the chest to David De Gea from last year. Manchester City's attack once again thwarted. I don't know which way this is going. This is everywhere. This is... Man City can turn it on in a second. They can make a right pass. There could be a slight mistake. Manchester City look more likely to make the mistakes as of yet, though. João Cancelo, but it's met by Rafael Varane, who pays it back nicely to David De Gea. David De Gea letting Erling Haaland come into the box before smashing it out. And Bruno's won the ball back here. Malassi's played so well so far today. Now, here we go, Manchester United attack. Out wide to Rashford. Rashford! Good save from Ederson. It's coming. Oh, Rashford coming down there. The second touch just took the ball away from him. But Manchester United had all the chances. All Manchester United's way. We just need to be more critical. We just need to take that chance. But I'm really proud of what I'm seeing so far from United. You look at how far the two teams are apart of each other in terms of ability. You look at the Man City players compared to United's players. And on paper, Man City's players come out and, always on top. One of the best teams in the world, Man City. The way they play on the day. And most of the time, it is their day. De Bruyne, and he passes it into David De Gea. On their day, Manchester City are absolutely fire. But they have been outclassed and out-tactics so far by Erik ten Hag in this game of chess. This isn't a game of football, it's a game of chess. Rashford selfish, could have passed the ball to Tony. Yeah, I saw the pass was on to Tony. I only saw it on the replay, to be fair, so... I was just watching Rashford going, go on, lad. I'm just watching here now. See, Rodrigo did put a bit of muscle onto Rashford that did knock him off balance slightly. I think if that touch hadn't happened, I think I would have scored or would have fed Tony in. But that touch from Rodrigo, that bit of push. Malacia has come all the way from left back to pretty much the centre, like centre forward position almost, and fouled Akanji. That man wants the ball. He is a hungry guy. Someone has not fed my man this morning. Malasia hungry. Remember, straight after this, around 2:30, we will be doing the review show. That's coming back today for this game. Man City have been shite. Wow. Rashford. Fred. Casemiro gives the ball back cheaply. Casemiro's passing's been a bit off today. I gotta admit, I love Casemiro. Still one of the best midfielders in the Prem. But his passing has been a bit off. But he always finds a way of winning it back. Cancelo to Foden. Foden gives it straight back to Eriksen. Eriksen through to Martial, who's done well there. Martial to Bruno. Bruno playing it out wide, looking for Rashford up against Akanji. Akanji does well. Rashford's injured. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. And that could be our game gone. That could be our game gone. Marcus Rashford's gone down. Potential hamstring injury here. I'm hoping it's nothing serious, but when a player goes down like that, they usually are coming off. Wow. Just looking here to see what it was. Oh, it's gone down. Yeah, I think that could be a hamstring. But wow, man, this is big, and this is game changing. If Marcus Rashford has to come off, this could be a game changer. Tom said he's okay. Yeah, he's walking down the line now. He should be fine. Should come back on. Coming up to half time as well, he can have a 15-minute rest, recoup. But so far, you have to say, the battle of the Balties going Erik Ten Hag's way. Dropping points at this stage is more devastating to Man City. There's still a whole nother half. There's still a whole nother 6 minutes or so of this half when you factor in the injuries or the injury to Malasia. That took a couple of minutes. But yeah, if you're Man City chasing Arteta at the top, you drop points here, I think that'll hurt you a lot more than it hurts us. We've got we'll have a game in hand pretty much, I think, once Newcastle play. And I'm sure this puts us into third anyway. Yeah, Rashford's back on the pitch and he's working again now, he's fine. He's actually moving a bit gingerly, I'm not going to lie. I can't see him, Marcus Rashford playing in the second half. Yeah, he can't track back. We're left open a little bit here. Kevin De Bruyne, they're going to probably target that side as well, I imagine. Ball flicks off Bruno. Casemiro tries to win it back, but it goes through to Foden. De Bruyne here, up against Fred. Bernardo Silva went down. No contact there, I don't think, from a Manchester United player. Who would have ever thought that so far that 43 minutes into a match, Luke Shaw has marked Haaland out of the game? Like, wow. Oh dear me, Manchester City playing it around now. Looking at Marcus Rashford, he is not moving well. And here we go, Kevin De Bruyne, ball in. Well dealt with by Manchester United. Cancelo to Rodri. Rodri wanted it Walker wanted it first time. Okay. Marcus Rashford. Malacia, what did he get there? Malacia. Tom, if you're watching with the hoodie on, then take it off. We're going to score. Rashford doesn't look good, says Tom. I don't know what you mean by that, bro. About the hoodie. Only 1 minute added on in this first half. I don't get that. Unless they're going to add it all on at the end. More than likely that's going to be the case. Rashford doesn't look good, man. I agree, Tom. I'm really worried about Rashford. I'm worried about this next 30 seconds down that far side, to be honest. Walker to shoot one. Very good shot. Past the post, and that should be it. I thought that was in, you know. Oh, it just dipped out wide. Curled out wide. But Manchester United 0, Manchester City 0. After what has been, I think, a very entertaining half in terms of tactics, in terms of man management. It's been a masterclass, really, from Ten Hag. They have not allowed Manchester City to play their normal free-flowing style of football. They've had to play it back time after time after time. We've kept them, for the most part, the opening 20 minutes, in their own half. And I've not seen that from Manchester City ever. But wow. Wow, wow, wow. What are your thoughts, guys? Let me know. Rashford's got to come off. There's no way Rashford is staying on. Yeah, let me know what you all think. We had bad chances, but again, we failed to score. Yeah, but I don't think they were clear-cut. I got to admit, I don't think they were clear-cut chances. The Rashford one, most likely, was the most. You know, that Rashford one where Edison saved it. That was the best chance we had. I'm happy with what I've seen so far. Improved team without a doubt. Without a doubt. What was it, 3-0 or 4-0 at Etihad last year? Yeah, last year. Sure we were 3 or 4-0 down. Or 4-1 down. Like a big improvement from what we saw at the Etihad. But wow, man. Wow. Yeah, 4-0. 4-0. So we've kept it at 0-0, and De Gea hasn't really had to make a save. I don't think De Gea made a save in that half. Viva Eric Ten Hag. Man, that man's a genius. The way he's set up and the way that we've marked and, I don't know, the zonal positioning we've taken. Now, we are going to have to take Rashford off, which might mean Garnacho or Bruno will have to play on the left and Anthony will play on the right. That's going to be a game changer. And I don't mean that to sound negative or crazy. It could work in our favour, but I look at the discipline that you're going to need to maintain what Eric Ten Hag's trying to do. Now, Rashford, the way he was moving towards the end of that half, was very worrying. I hope it's nothing. Tom's put here, I hope he's okay and he stays on. And Craig's put, I'm happy with that half. Just hope Rashford is okay. Rashford coming off would be a game changer in Man City's favour. I love Anthony. I love Garnacho. Lord knows I do, but in this kind of game, the way we're playing as well, the style of football that we're playing, I don't know if Anthony or Garnacho have that discipline to track back, to know where to zone or mark, to know who to pick up, who their runner is. That's what makes me worry. And you have a chink in your armour like that, then City are going to be the ones to expose her. So, but overall, based on that 45, very, very good 45. Really happy with that. It's a shame there's no Pete today. Must admit I've missed Pete coming in and having his crazy optimism, coming and saying we're going to win 4-0. But yeah, madness. Remember, straight after this, we are going to be doing the match reaction when we rate the players. It's going to be very difficult to rate the players today, I'm not going to lie, because they've all been absolutely fantastic in terms of their job. City have 0 shots on target, 0 shots on target FC. I just can't believe what we've done. We have made Pep's Man City team look like Klopp's current Liverpool team. Like, absolutely diabolical. Can't wait for that Brighton game. Do me a favour, Tom. If you got any bets on today, drop me a message. A private message on Facebook. I need to have a look at it, to have a cheeky bet on today. But I fancy Brighton in that Brighton-Liverpool game, I really do. And then next week, Liverpool v Chelsea, that's going to be one. Oh. But yeah, I'm buzzing. I'm absolutely buzzing with that half. Been all Manchester City in terms of possession, but 0 quality, 0 effort going forward. Sloppy, sluggish, tired. These are all the words I can use to describe Manchester City's performance. Manchester United, on the other hand, organised, disciplined, detailed, tactical, awareness, everything. They are so on it today. And it might not be a Manchester United performance that many people want to see. I wouldn't want to see this against Nottingham Forest in the Carabao Cup. But against a team like Manchester City and Barcelona that we've obviously got coming up in a few weeks, this is a big, big showcase, I suppose, of what we can do. And I'm really happy with what I've seen. Hope Rashford will be fine. He is the best we have got. I cannot trust Tony Martial. Garnacho will not add much to this United attack as Rashford. I agree. I think it's going to have to be Fernandes on the left and Anthony out on the right. I don't think Anthony offers a great deal. I love Anthony, but I'm firmly of the belief that he's still a player in development. Still, 23, 24? But they're doing a tactical analysis of this now, and every player is just marked. There is no space for Man City. But having said that, the players aren't making movements. The Man City players have pretty much kind of just accepted the fact they're going to be marked wherever they go. But Fred against De Bruyne as well there. Wow, that double challenge, beautiful. But Man City have been really reliant on just trying to smack the ball into the box and hope Haaland gets on the end of it. Which some would say has been their game plan all season, but I'm not going to be that harsh. But we just need that one break. We get that break. Party time. To be fair, if Anthony or Garnacho come on, we might be better in possession. Anthony can score, but he ended up losing the ball at important points. To be honest, I'm not so bothered about losing the ball. Because I think Bruno's a good example of like players that can lose the ball, but also can change a game. I think Anthony is very similar in that sense. But yeah, I don't know. Garnacho's the one that. Although I love Garnacho, I don't know if this is the game for him. Could regret that when he comes on and scores a hat trick in a minute, but. Yeah, Rashford, I'm trying to find out at the moment, Rashford. Marcus actually went down injured from a challenge, it looks like. Not from sort of like a muscle injury, like a hamstring injury or something. He actually went down from a challenge. That might be a little bit better. There's still every chance that he can come back on for the second half if it's from a knock from a challenge. Get the ice pack on it. You'll be alright, lad. Give him some of the magic spray. Do you remember when we were at school and whenever you used to get ill or injured, I'll say injured, not ill. Whenever you got injured, whether it was a head injury or you'd hurt your ankle or you hurt your hand, they always used to give you those green paper towels. Stick one of them on him, he'll be fine. He'll be back flipping and doing the celebrations in no time. Maybe it's just a dead leg, hopefully. Yeah, I'm hoping so. I'm happy to see that it was after a challenge and not like from a hamstring injury. If it was hamstring, it would definitely have to come off. But we watch for the second half. Garnacho on the left, Rashford in the middle. May change the course of the game. Anthony can be a possible change at the dying minutes. But it all depends on Marcus. It really does. Martial has been fairly ineffective. He's linked up the play okay. But I'm trying to see if there's any news on Rashford's injury. But does not seem to be much. A lot of people saying the same thing pretty much I am, that, you know, he's up and about. Yeah, Anthony is coming on, as confirmed by Saeed TV. Make of that what you will. Now, Saeed usually is at the games. So, yeah. So it seems that Anthony's coming on for the second half. That could be game changing. Well, that will be game changing one way or another. Martial just looked so lazy recently, says Tom. I thought that break midweek against Charlton would have done him the world of good. I thought he'd come into this game a bit more full of life. But I don't know what it is. Martial's got to be on his last legs at United now. Like, I can't see him. If we sign let's say we got inside Harry Kane in the summer. There's no way Tony Martial will want to stay at United and be on the bench and play second fiddle to Harry Kane. So maybe Martial's one of the ones that gets moved on. Along with Well, we can't even move on Donny van de Beek now because obviously he's out for the season. So there's not going to be many takers, I doubt. But who would you get rid of in the summer? Keep it nice, like don't make it harsh. Don't slag players off in terms of like personal. But there's obviously this FFP thing coming in, and we've been told that we have to basically clear a lot of old debt off because obviously we're in the minuses last year, based on last year's finances. But who would you get rid of if you had to get rid of? I'm going to give you 4 players that Manchester United do have to get rid of to raise money to buy a striker or buy other players. That's your half-time job. Just gonna try. So I'm gonna drop the link for the match review, player ratings and stuff. I'm gonna drop that in the bio below. So yeah, Anthony's been confirmed to be coming on now. I don't know how I feel about that, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like a cry unless Anthony gets a goal. Yeah. Martial! Oh! Martial has been dragged off. Oh, Ten Hag is cooking, let him cook. Ten Hag is cooking. Oh. I told you Eric Ten Hag watches the streams. I told you this. Oh, damn. Can't wait for this. Right. If you check below, you'll see the link. Come and join us at 2:30, pretty much straight after this game. Rashi staying on, boy. Eric Ten Hag telling the fans to come on, geeing them up. Tom, I don't understand why you're so far ahead of me. We're watching it on BT. I'm going to refresh my stream. Maybe it's because I'm watching it on the BT internet. I don't know. Okay. Ten Hag is cooking. Martial has been hooked off. See, Eric Ten Hag's getting crazy. The bald cook is at it again. Anthony through the middle as well. Oh, I forgot to put the time on. I am ahead of what the timer says, by the way, guys. I just forgot to click it. David De Gea with a poor clearance there. But it comes straight back to him, luckily. Got a bit lucky there. Could have been nasty. Now Man City are coming out pressing a bit more. Luke Shaw plays it out. Fred wins the header up against, I think it was Bernardo Silva. Bruno to Anthony. Anthony's offside. Was it a free kick? Yeah, Anthony did look offside there. Ooh. Just. But we're off. Manchester United staying in their newly accustomed lineup. Anthony looking a bit fiery there, going in on Rodrigo. That's what I like to see. But Manchester City pretty much just playing around the back. Kyle Walker's found a bit of space here. Fred's trying to track him back. Now he's playing it into Bernardo Silva. Dangerous. David De Gea catches it. So Bernardo Silva had a shot, but it bounced off Varane, which did make it a little bit easier there. Well, it did make it definitely easier for David De Gea. Mahrez cuts inside, but is met by Eriksen, but he still keeps hold of the ball. He's done well there. I really like Mahrez. Such a good player, isn't he? Casemiro out to Rodri. Rodri turns him. Yeah, City looking a lot better already, Tom. I agree. I think this was part of his crazy plan, bro. Now, Anthony's on the run here. Bernardo Silva's tracked him back nicely. Anthony just tried to do a bit of skill there, but Ake's covered it up. Yeah, I think he's trying to lull us into a false sense of security here, bro. Man City looking a bit bouncier. I bet Pep's cooked him in there. I bet he's absolutely battered him. Absolutely grilled him. But still keeping him to the back. We are pressing them back players a bit now. They're having to go back to the keeper. But Man City have the ball here. And they are just literally passing it around the back four. They're trying to make space. Trying to get Manchester United players to commit to a press. Which we're not doing as of yet. Not over committing anyway. Akanji looking for that ball out. He's played it out wide. An easy ball to Mahrez. Mahrez chasing here at Malacia. Malacia's had to follow Walker on the wing. Mahrez is cut inside, but is met again by a group of Manchester United players. Overloaded that midfield. We kind of said that would be what would happen. But yeah, anybody new watching the channel, please drop a like and a subscribe. We're only a few off. I think we're 5 off now. 5 off. So we've gained another subscriber today, which is amazing. Just 5 off. Oh, Bruno won the ball back there at the back. And here we go. Man City come forward again. With Haaland, who's had to drop really deep to try and get involved in the game. He's been so isolated today. I've seen Haaland today drop back to pretty much the halfway line to receive the ball. So Foden's running here, but Cancelo and Wan-Bissaka gives it away cheaply there. But Bruno wins it here. Bruno, long ball here for Anthony. Anthony! Oh, Ake's done so well there. Good defending from Ake. Anthony stays down. Referee's giving a free kick. I thought that was great defending, to be honest. One thing is good, that we are not playing fully on the back foot, yeah. Anthony's already looked more lively than Martial did. Let's have a look. I think that's a very harsh free kick to Man United there. I'll always call it as I see it. But very good defender, I thought that was from Ake. Very good fight between the two there. But Anthony's come out on top as Manchester United have a free kick. Luke Shaw stands over it. Bruno and Eriksen have a quick chat. What are they cooking? Here we go. Luke Shaw and Christian Eriksen stand over the ball. Eriksen's ball in. Overrun! Is it offside? Now, a player did go down in the box. Varane was offside. Casemiro it was that went down. No, nothing. Manchester City come out with the ball. I thought we were going to get a penalty for a second then. Oh my gosh. Man City sprayed the ball wide to Cancelo, who plays it back. That has been Manchester City's pattern of play. Get the ball out wide, play it back. Fred pretty much marking De Bruyne well there, but let him go. De Bruyne is down on the wing here. Oh dear. Bernardo Silva there. Manchester United done so well. They are defending like absolute kings. Casemiro comes away with the ball. Oh, Marcus Rashford up against Edison. Edison plays it out. Never a free kick, you absolute pleb of a ref. Never. Never a free kick. Really good play from De Bruyne there. And Mahrez picks out Bernardo Silva, who tries to head it across. But again, Erling Haaland isn't even in that position. Erling Haaland was being absolutely battered by Casemiro. Luke Shaw, Casemiro did so well. Phil Foden trying to turn with the ball there, but we're like, no. Our ball. My men are hungry. Erik ten Hag did not feed the boys this morning. I'm telling you, they are marveling for that ball. He's like, you boys want feeding? You're going to have to chase that ball. You have to get that ball in the net. And then you can eat. He's going to take them all out for a cheeky kebab after the game. Cancelo's cut inside. Kevin De Bruyne. Cut out from Malacia. Good defending. My boy. The Patrice Evra regen does well against Mahrez. Really good start to the second half. Lively. Man City finding so much more space, so they have pushed really far forward now. Their back two are pretty much on the halfway line. We saw them get this far forward in the later stages of the first half, but right from the off, Man City have come out. But again, not been able to penetrate anything of Manchester United. In the last 5 minutes, Manchester City have had 90% possession. Yeah, I still think Manchester United have looked more likely to score. Now Rodri with a good ball out wide. Finds Bernardo Silva. To Phil Foden. Oh, and Cancelo's done Bruno Fernandes. He's done Casemiro. Oh, and he's gone down in the box, but I think he's gone down very easily there. Man City looking for penalties. Oh, that's a poor ball from Eriksen out there looking for Rashford. Referee completely ruled that out, but obviously it will be being checked. For me, it was very soft. Mahrez, ball across, dealt with by Luke Shaw. Yeah, Man City looking very, very, very dangerous. Yeah, there's nothing in that at all. Man City making a change here. Foden's coming off. Jack Grealish. Now this. Say what you want about Jack Grealish. I hate when he plays against Manchester United. He can get free kicks. He can put a good ball in. He was the game changer against Chelsea in the game at Stamford Bridge last week. Mahrez's ball in. Kanji heads it back across, put dealt with by Varane. But Manchester United really pegged back now. Pep has told Man City definitely speed up. We are playing against the team of the world at the moment, Tom. Like I say, on the day, Man City can beat any team. And I mean Real Madrid, Barcelona, anybody. Not that class Barcelona actually up there, but Real Madrid definitely. Bruno Fernandes, he's going to get a card for that. Foul on Mahrez. It's a derby ref, don't they? I think the ref's actually not going to give him a card, fair play. Ooh, he's late. But Kanji's ball across, dealt with by Varane. Very close though. We need Manchester United to just stay confident. Don't worry about the possession. And here we go, Manchester City make a ball into the midfield. Skips past Eriksen, plays it out wide to Mahrez, who's up against Malacia. Passes it inside to Walker. Malacia and Walker really playing well here. Or Mahrez and Walker, I should say. Pinging it out wide. Already a different Manchester City team. Still making little mistakes. Cancelo does really well there. Makes a mistake, but then rectifies it. Now Bruno Fernandes, long ball out. Rashford, oh, it just bounces off him. Yeah, we just need that ball. Manchester City got a free kick. Jack Grealish. It's going to happen now. You're going to be hearing a lot of that. That man knows how to win free kicks. Him and James Ward-Prowse on the same team. Should have happened in the World Cup. Oh, another City player goes down there with Kyle Walker. They're looking for the penalty. That's the only way they can see of getting a chance here. Mahrez. De Bruyne. Jack Grealish. 1-0 Manchester City. It was coming. Jack Grealish, I said it. The most overpriced bank average player. Has done well there. I like Jack Grealish. I shouldn't say that. I like Jack Grealish. I think he's a decent player. He's a frustrating player. Now the ball comes across from De Bruyne. I don't know who was meant to be marking him. Wan-Bissaka, Varane, kind of a bit confused. They played. De Bruyne's ball was so good. But Manchester City take the lead after what's been for them a pretty dross game. And here we go. But Jack Grealish is a great super sub. He's a player that can cause you issues. Now, since Rashford has got this little knock, I'm telling you, we have not been tracking back on them flanks very well. Fred has had to come out wide, along with Malacia, which has meant more space in the middle. I told you this was going to be a game changer, and I think Rashford not being able to track back. But Manchester United have got all the work to do now. But the City fans probably only supported them for the last few years. All very happy. So they passed the ball back here. And Jack Grealish can have that impact. We're seeing what he does at England. He can have that impact. He's a very difficult player to play against, and he gets a lot of stick. And City is through again, but good defending that from Fred. No, from Malacia rather. Plays it out wide to Anthony, who I think's offside. Rash's not blowing it. Long ball looking across there for Rashford. Rashford hasn't moved well. We haven't missed a lot, Afsif, to be fair, mate. We've only really had one chance, I'd say, one clear cut. We are lacking certain players, but I'm still really positive about this performance today. I think we've, held them back for as long as possible. That goal was coming. Start to the second half. Get Anthony on the wing. No idea what he's doing down the middle. But look at Rashford, man. Look at Rashford. He isn't moving as well as he has been. And again, we find ourselves in that age-old position of having to play Rashford through injuries. Jack Grealish again gets Eriksen booked. Jack Grealish, he does not deserve the slander he gets. I think a lot of the slander he gets is because of the price tag. The man can play ball. Do I think Man City overpaid? Absolutely. But as we said with Anthony, it's not their fault, the price tag. Do I think he can get into City starting 11? I don't think he's that good. But as an impact sub, look at what he's done the last 2 games. Look what he's done for England. Oh, nearly a pass that was through there for... Was it Rashford? I couldn't tell. Casemiro to Anthony's done really well there. Trying to feed through Aaron Wan-Bissaka, but gets it horribly wrong. Aaron Wan-Bissaka chasing down the keeper now. There's going to be lots of spaces for Manchester City. I think this is where Man City could go on to score a lot of goals now. Because Man United, to their credit, are really going for it now. And Malacia is getting into some trouble here with the ref for his challenge on Mahrez. Don't think he did much wrong there, to be honest. Fergie's right, the refs are shy is being rang out here at Old Trafford. But yeah, that was a great ball, first and foremost, from De Bruyne, but good run from Jack Grealish. Little bit of confusion because I think the ball went behind him. Look at Pep. But I do think this could be it now. I can't see how we get back into this game. Haaland up against Varane. Varane does really well. Aaron Wan-Bissaka does well. Casemiro does very well. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Ronaldinho, bro. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, what is going on? Last year out wide to Rashford. Rashford to Bruno. Bruno to Fred. Fred to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Aaron Wan-Bissaka deflects and goes out wide. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. What the heck has happened to that boy? Manchester United took some juju there. Manchester United made a sacrifice for that attack. What was that? That attack was like Space Jam where they steal all the powers and they're just like, oh, we know how to do this now. That was insane. Eriksen stands over the corner. If only we had Harry Maguire on the pitch. This would be a guaranteed goal. Eriksen plays it back. Luke Shaw. Terrible ball in. That was easily by Haaland. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, almost a perfect ball. Almost a perfect ball from him. But let's be positive, Manchester United. We have improved. And that's all we can ask for at this point. We are a team in transition. We're a team that has gone from winning 20 games over 49 games last season to winning 20 games in 27. 28 now. The performance levels and the discipline, wow. I'm really happy with what I've seen. And I think any United fan today kicking off about this should really assess. Eriksen with a poor ball there to Rashford. They should definitely reassess. You never want to lose to your local rivals, like ever. But when your local rivals are as good as they are, and we've kept them this quiet, I'm proud of what we've done. Rashford is definitely injured. Casemiro there gives the ball away. Casemiro has given the ball away a heck of a lot today. Really good play there from Fred. Fred's been fantastic. Fred's probably been our best midfielder. I know I'm going to get hate for that, but I think Fred's been our best. Garnacho's coming on for Manchester United now. We're going for it. At the end of the day, if we lose 1-0, we lose 3-0, doesn't matter. A loss is a loss. Casemiro again giving the ball away, putting Aaron Wan-Bissaka under pressure. Who did so well there, Casemiro. Not been massively impressed with him today. He's done some good things, like don't get me wrong, he's not been terrible, but by his standards, not been amazing. I think Casemiro's strength is what he does off the ball. Another poor clearance from David De Gea. That's happened a few times now. What is with that clearance from De Gea? It's poor from him. Still 20 odd minutes to go. Ignore the timer on the stream. It's miles off. Still 20 odd minutes, we can do this. Garnacho is coming on. Man City spray it out wide to Silva, who's up against Casemiro. Casemiro's held him up really well there. Bernardo Silva's managed to pull himself inside, passed it back to Rodri. Rodri to Grealish. Man City sort of playing it in little triangles now, just trying to keep the ball back. But they found a bit of space there. Bruno's not happy about. Look at Rashford though. I'm glad that Garnacho's coming on. But we did say it was going to be a game changer, Rashford being injured. And I think that Man City goal just proves like what Rashford can do. Because watch the goal back. I need to watch it back before I confirm this. But for a lot of the second half, certainly down that flank, Fred and Malacia have had to be the ones to watch the overlap of Walker and Mahrez. They've had to be the ones to contain. But then Fred's going across means there's a massive gap in midfield. Now Garnacho's coming on for Eriksen. So Rashford's on the left, Garnacho maybe down the middle. Garnacho on the left and Rashford down the middle. Rashford don't look right to me. I feel bad for Rashford because we do this to him every season. Every season he's injured and we have to play him because we've got no one else. Alright, they're giving the ball away. There wasn't really anything on there, so I remember Saka went back, which was a bit frustrating. But this is where Man City can be, can just enjoy the football now. The second half, they've been fantastic. First half, we did so well. And I really believe that look at that from Cancelo. So poor. I really believe that Marcus Rashford being injured is what has changed this fixture. Casemiro did really well there. Manchester United working their way slowly up the pitch here, throw-in after throw-in. Any new people watching today, please hit that like and subscribe. Do a lot of Manchester United related news. Gonna start doing some quizzes very soon as well for you to take part in. Well done from Fred. Garnacho. Malacia whips it out. But only as far as Akanji. Who plays it back? Marcus Rashford is a bit more mobile now. Chase down Edison there. Now the keeper's distribution today has been poor. Casemiro out wide. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Bruno. And here we go. Bruno out wide to Garnacho. Malacia. Poor from Malacia. That's a horrendous cross. Luke Shaw. Shaw's ball in. Dealt with again by Manchester City. So many more City players than United. This is why I'm really excited to see what Weghorst can do. Just having someone big in the box that you can just smash the ball into, like in times like this. You need a goal. Oh, that's unlucky. That is from Luke Shaw. Bruno's getting a bit of a grilling again from the ref. Yeah, he wasn't expecting to bring it to miss the ball. To bring him miss the ball, Luke Shaw went straight through him. It's a free kick to Manchester City just outside of their half. Ball played out wide here to Jack Grealish, who's up against Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka did so well. And it's a Manchester United throw. Shut up, Grealish. Sit down, boy. Yeah, 1v1 Aaron Wan-Bissaka is a powerhouse. It's just such a shame that his attacking play was never fully worked on. But I suppose fullbacks kind of change there. If you look at the progression of fullbacks over the years, when you got someone like Gary Neville who he used to bomb forward, but he wasn't prolific at crossing or didn't register loads of assists. When you look at Trent. But Trent, obviously not this season. Terrible defensively, but going forward, he's one of the best players in the world going forward. His crossing is insane. Fred to Garnacho. Oh, lucky. Got Kanji and Walker did so well there. Garnacho's fighting. I love that. I love that. God, give us a way back, says Asif. Bro, just chill. If it stays like this, if we lose, it's not a big problem, man. It's not the end of the world. Oh, I love that little bit of fight in there from Garnacho. Edison plays it out wide to Ake. Manchester United press so well. Loving this from Man United. 15 minutes to go. We are giving it some. Some quality bit of commentating there, in all fairness, from Jermaine Genius. If you get picked off, you get picked off. But 15 minutes to go for it. You're already going to lose the game, go for it. That was something that we didn't really see a lot of last season. When we were losing, the game felt over. Poor from Malacia. Manchester United do well there. Scott McTominay is going to be coming on, I think. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, man. What has happened to this kid? Rashford! Bruno! Flag's gone up. I don't know what's going on. So the ball comes across. Rashford is offside. Rashford leaves the ball. He doesn't touch it. Leaves it for Bruno. Bruno puts it in. I think that could be given as an offside because Rashford... I don't know which way it's going. Tom saying goal. You are ahead of me, bro. Don't wind me up. Because I don't trust you. Has it been given? Don't joke with me, bro. Yes! Come on! Come on, United! Bruno! Yes! Come on! Hell yeah, boy! Yes! Manchester United won. Manchester City won. Deserved. Come on. Cry more, City Blue. Inject them tears into me. Oh, Bruno. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, man. Sorry, neighbours. Wow, Bruno. I'm having to refresh here. I think I hit the keyboard when I celebrated and it's messed everything up. Absolutely buzzing. Come on, United! Buzzing. Absolutely buzzing. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is going to be the most explosive 10 minutes of football you're ever going to see. Oh, come on. I can't say anything at the minute. I'm really sorry. I've messed everything up. Tom, keep in the comments. Let me know what's going on, bro. I'm having to restart everything. I thought that could go either way. Akanji under pressure here. Feeds it back to Edison. Edison does well there. Casemiro back to Rafael Varane. Wow, 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 wow. Right, I can understand why that would have been given as offside, to be honest. only because Rashford made the movement, but he didn't touch the ball. So Malacia now hooks it forward for Rashford. Fred to Bruno. Bruno to Garnacho. Come on, lads. Garnacho. Marcus! Marcus Rashford! Manchester United 2. Oh my days. Oh my days. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my days. Oh blue moon. You crying little pricks. Yes. Oh my fuck. Manchester United 2, Manchester City 1. Marcus Plumbing Rashford. Oh my days. Oh my days. He's onside. Garnacho. Oh. You sexy Argentinian. Push the ball. I did not see this coming. Oh my days, bruv. Manchester United. Bro. Damn. What a goal. I love Manchester United. I love Eric Ten Hag. This team is the team. Manchester United, wow. We are slowly coming back. No, not even slowly, we're quickly coming back. New owners, new players, a couple of new players. We don't need that many as we thought. Wow. What's happened? Oh, God, Bruno tried feeding through Garnacho again. Garnacho was the player I said I was nervous about coming on. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, my days. Oh, my days. Bruno's gone down. You stay down, bro. You have a break. Oh, my days. Oh, my days. Assets put JD, take a deep breath, bro. I can't breathe. Wow, wow, wow. I'm going to have to open up the window. Oh. Oh, my goodness me. Manchester United. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Oh, I love this team. I love this team. Bro. Still a lot to do. I don't care what happens from this point on. What a fight from these boys. Marcus Rashford, Garnacho. De Bruyne put a ball in. It's a terrible ball. Actually, no, it's not. It's gone all the way through to Grealish. Bernardo Silva. Luke Shaw. Cancelo. Oh, no, everything's froze. De Bruyne. Haaland stopped. Haaland wants a penalty. Oh, dear. They are looking at a penalty for Manchester City. No penalty from what I'm hearing. Haaland's gone over. No penalty. It's been checked. Check's complete. Sit down, City. Let's have a look here. No penalty, no way, lad. He kicked Casemiro, did he not? Yeah, he kicked Casemiro's foot. Casemiro put his foot in front of Haaland's foot. Haaland kicked the back of him. Look at the United faithful singing away. What a game. This is like the derbies of old. These are like them old grave derbies. Wow. I'm going to be reduced to a whisper. I don't even care. I am buzzing my titties off. Haaland is playing in Holland at the moment. Man, Haaland is... Luke Shaw's going to have to empty him out of his pocket later. Ooh, swipe there from Bruno on whoever it was. Jack Grealish comes forward. Casemiro's down. Fred puts him down. Well done, Fred. And a smash away from Garnacho. Well played. Pep drama at the sideline. Casemiro really mistimed his challenge there, but Fred had to put Grealish out of his misery. Wow. There's going to be probably about 8 or 9 minutes left. Oh, Casemiro's gone down holding his knee. They're going to bring people on. There's going to be a lot of added time, I think. What? Eric Ten Hag, you beautiful bald man. I want to kiss that egg of a head of yours. Martinez and McTominay coming on now. Don't know how I feel about McTominay coming on, but we move. Walker and Anthony giving each other some. Anthony going for Walker. Whoa. We have rattled the blue moon. Anthony going like this to Walker. Oh. Rashford. I'm buzzing. I don't even care. I'm buzzing. Oh, man. Looking at these newly formed Manchester City fans, they look very sad. They probably left Chelsea to support City, and they're thinking, what the heck did we do? These guys have stopped supporting Chelsea to support City, and City are letting them down. And Arsenal as well. And Arsenal are absolutely battering the league. Oh, here we go. Kevin De Bruyne with the ball in. I'm turning off comments because I don't want to see if anyone scores. Garnacho's done so well there. Everything Man City are trying is just being blocked. Walker's cross taken out there. I'm really sorry, guys. I'm not listening to the comments for the next till the end of the game. Just because a few people are ahead of me, some people are watching at the same time as me. A ball in. Garnacho whips the ball out there. Akanji, Mahrez, De Bruyne. Surely offside there. 5 minutes added on. I thought it was going to be more. This is going to be the most nerve-wracking 5 minutes of my life. Oh my days. Luke Shaw smashes the ball upfield. Akanji deals with it. Now Manchester City are going to chuck everything at this. Grealish. Rodri's ball across there to Mahrez. Walker. Garnacho's tracked back so much better. Fred and Malacia. Boys. Anthony. Manchester United 3 against 2. Rashford. Garnacho shot blocked. Unlucky. thought it just lined up nicely for Rashford there. Wow. Manchester United still going for another goal. We look much more dangerous. We have done all day. Harry Maguire as well, shoring up the back. Who's coming off? Rashford's off. Marcus Rashford. Wow, what a turnaround from him this season. Harry Maguire's on. Casemiro off for McTominay. Just trying to see what the other substitutes are. Lisandro Martinez comes on for Malacia. Oh, the coach is happy. This is going to be a horrible 3 minutes. Couple of minutes left now, guys. Garnacho offside. Poor from him there to be offside there. Bruno Fernandes has been fantastic today. Picked up the player of the match from BT Sports. Fred, for me, I think Fred's got to be a contender. I think he's been world class. I remember Saka too. Scott McTominay already slips. Akanji here, looking for someone to pass to. He's allowed to progress, but plays it across to Mahrez. Akanji's ball in. That was by Varane. Garnacho wins the header from Akanji. My boy can leap. Garnacho, bro. What change he's made. I know nothing about ball. Scott McTominay and Harry Maguire missing out on the chances there. I remember Saka against Grealish. Grealish's ball in. Luke Shaw dealt with it. That was by Martinez as well. Wow. 2 minutes, 1 minute left. 90 seconds plus left. I remember Saka clears out Bernardo Silva. Brilliant. Harry Maguire playing out wide. He's played in a lot of positions this season. Centre back, right back, left back. No, right back. Centre back, right back and striker this season. He's turning into the John O'Shea. Without the finesse. Fred gives the ball away there. The ball just bounced awkwardly. But Luke Shaw does well. Fred. Bruno boots it up for Garnacho, who can't get it back to Fred. Manchester United can't even be bothered to press out there in defensive mode. 20 seconds left of the Manchester derby. Oh my gosh. This is horrible. Come on, ref, just blow it early, lad. Come on. Grealish cuts in. Martinez deals with it well. And again. Harry Maguire. Kevin De Bruyne. Luke Shaw. Manchester United have wanted this way more. Through to David De Gea. That's got to be it. David De Gea sitting down. He'll take a yellow card. Let him. I can't believe what I've seen today. I cannot believe what I have seen today. Rashford, Casemiro and Malacia waiting to come on and celebrate. This is crazy. This is crazy. Big boot. Yes! Manchester United have done it. Yes. Yes. What a game of football. Oh my days. I got no voice. Drop a like and a subscription, guys. That is worth it. This has got to be worth it. Oh my days. Come on. I could cry, man. I could legit cry. Wow. I got no voice. I don't even care. Marcus Rashford, you destroyed the few vocal cords I've got left. But I love you, bro. Flipping heck. Manchester is red indeed, Phil. I'm glad you come out of work so you can see the full time. Check the link in the description. We're going to go and do the player ratings. Give me a 5-minute break. Absolutely buzzing. Come join us. Let me know your thoughts on the player ratings. Give me 10 minutes. I'll send it for 25 too. Manchester United 2. Manchester City 1. Oh.